chariot there in the center. He kept. And Sanjaya explains what happened there. Who are the people standing opposite? Who are the people standing this side? When Sanjaya is explaining this to Dhritarashtra, that means Arjuna is watching all this. It's not a live telecast. It's the whole Mahabharata has got lot of chapters. How many chapters are there? 18 chapters. In that, 6th chapter is the Bhishma Parva. In the 6th chapter, up to 24, I think, 24 slokas, general explanation in the Bhishma Parva, 25th to 43. That is where Bhagavad Gita is come. Okay, and that happens on the 10th day of the Mahabharata war. So 9 days are passed. Because Dhritarashtra is not interested to see the war, though Vyasa Maharshi has given an option for him, I will give you a webcam where you don't have to go to the war field. I will connect you directly to your brain where you will be able to visualize whatever is happening there. He said, I don't want to see because I am sure that who is going to win? My son is going to win. Because all the Maharathas are in my group. Bhishma is there. I don't have to worry. As long as Bhishma is with me, I don't have to worry. But the 10th day, Bhishma Parva explains where Bhishma is falling down. After Bhishma has fallen down, Dhritarashtra got worried. Then he wanted to know what happened there. Dharmakshetre, Kurukshetre, Samaveda, Yuyutsavaha, Mamaka, Pandavaschaiva, Kiva Kurvati, Sanjaya. Tell me what is happening in the war field. He is only worried about that. So what is he doing? Sanjaya is explaining what happened from the very beginning on the first day. So all that explanation, in between Arjuna only speaks 3 slokas. He says, take me to the center of the war field. Then who are all there? Again explains, Sanjaya explains. Then Arjuna says, Drishtuemam Swajanam Krishna. Yes, I am seeing all my relatives here. I am able to see all relatives. Yuyutsum Samavastidam. All of them are in array, well positioned in their places. Okay, now what is to be done? Simandi Mama Gatrani. Now the real tension comes. It is not stress. There is a difference between stress and tension. So many people say Arjuna was in stress. Stress makes you to become active. All students should have stress before exam. Otherwise you will coolly walk. You will never study. Okay, what is tension? Until you reach the railway station, you must have stress. As you reach the railway station, you saw the train is going. What is to be done? Relax. Anyway, the train is not done. You missed the train. What is to be done? Relax. But many people, what will do? After leaving the train or you miss the train, you start worrying about it. That is what is called tension. You understood? A non-productive activity is called the tension. A productive activity is called the stress. If you have no stress, you will not run. If you have no stress, you will not study well. If you have no stress, you will not do any activity in your life. So always you should take stress, maximum stress. But here, Arjuna had stress. That's why he learned everything. But now what happened? During stress, you will not have your lips drying. You will not start sweating. But here, Simandi Mama Gatrani. Mukham cha parishushadi. The whole face started becoming pearl. Nothing is there. Not totally whitish. The blood stint has gone. And what happens to him? I am skipping a few lines in between. Gandivam samsrade hasthal. What is this power? Arjuna is Arjuna just because he has got Gandivam in his hand. Once that is fallen, your strength is gone. This is not Arjuna. This is not Krishna. I said this is our status when we are in tension. When we have a real problem, what is the power in us? The brain, the thought process. When you are in full tension, your brain will not work. When you are in full angry mood, your brain will not work. You have seen when people are getting angry, they will say, 100 times I told you. Did you tell 100 times? Why you are saying 100 times? Because you don't know 1 and 100 difference. Buddhi will not work. Understood? So, Buddhi will not function. What is your strength? That will not function during that time. So, falling Gandivam from the hands of Arjuna means he lost all his thought process. His buddhi is not working. His power is lost. And then, lot of explanations are there what happened to him. All these tensions, if you look at it, that means Gandivam was falling just because your hands are getting sweat. He is not able to hold it tight. After that, he says, okay, see here you must understand, all these are being told to whom? He is not telling anybody. Because Krishna is not answering. He is keeping quiet. Always it's like that. Whenever we are in tension, we keep talking. Nobody need to give answer. If at all somebody try to give answer, will you listen to that? That's why Krishna is not giving an answer. Krishna could have started giving answer whenever he says like Gandivam is falling, I am feeling total tension. Krishna kept quiet. Krishna knows, let him continuously fall. Let us see what he does. So he kept quiet.